Welcome back, ladies and gents. So here we are on the Divine Beast Medoh, and the very first thing we're going to do after we're done talking to the travel thing and doing all that fun stuff when we get here, is we're going to go over here and we're going to shoot this eyeball thingy in the tail section. Reason being, there's a treasure chest. And that thing is really out of the way later on, by the way, so might as well just get it now, make it easy. And I am going to search for treasure chests on my Sheikah slate for the time being, just to make sure I don't miss any for you guys. Okay, so treasure chest number 1 is in the tail section. We're going to go ahead and enter the Divine Beast at this point. And try to save wear and tear on your weapon systems whenever possible with bombs. And we're going to ride this updraft just for a second. And we're going to get a little higher than that. And what we're going to do is we're going to fly over to that thing that's kind of hanging down. Treasure chest number 2. Ancient core, bye-bye. Go ahead and bomb the next eyeball. We're not going to go over there just yet. We're actually heading back toward the nose, or the head. And this is going to activate our map, and it's going to give us some control of the Divine Beast. And what I mean by control is we're going to be able to tilt the wingspan. So we'll be able to tilt it down and up toward the right, or up and down toward the right. Or however you want to say that. Basically tilting the wings. It's going to start out level, as you probably have already figured out. And you're going to get a talking to again from What's-His-Face. Okay, so to control it, you just simply move the cursor up and down to the 3. One in the middle is level. This one kind of tilts the wings that way, and down is the other way. Alright, so moving right along, we're going to head back toward the center. And we're going to hop down to the right where there's another treasure chest. Treasure chest number 3. And treasure chest number 4. That one's kind of hard to toss a bomb into, so I just like to use bow and arrow for this guy. Most of the treasure chests inside Divine Beasts are going to be Guardian parts. Oh yeah, for you picture takers out there, Divine Beasts are the only places that you can get pictures of these cursed heads. And you can kill them with bombs. So you're going to get Moblin heads, Lizzle heads, and Bobkin heads. So there's 3 pictures for you right there. And they spit out of those things randomly. So all I did was I tossed a bomb out, and I detonated it once it got out the door. There's an eyeball thingy that was just out of line of sight, but it's like right here somewhere. So just do that and you'll get to be able to exit that doorway there. Got another eyeball thingy. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tilt the wingspan down that way. So we're going to do it just like so. And you can see the wing is tilting downward. And wait until it finishes. And I'm actually going to use this updraft just to make sure I make it over there. And it's going to shoot you up a lot higher than you need to be. And this is the first of many terminals we have to activate. Okay, now go ahead and tilt the wingspan back down the other way. And we're going to wait for it to complete before we head out anywhere. Okay, and go ahead and get out your long-distance bow at this point. So now we're just going to kind of fly across. And you can touch down in here. I just like to fly all the way through. It's fun. Okay, this is where you need your long-distance bow. You're going to want to take that eyeball thingy out from a distance. I think I missed. No, I hit it. Reason being is you want that thing to have time to pop and die, so that you don't take unnecessary heart damage when you get here. And here is our next terminal.
There are 3.
Okay, so go ahead and get your wings level right quick. Now, do be aware you're going to have another malice thing up above you. And you probably don't need your long distance bow anymore. Normally I just use bombs to kill those, but that one's kind of out of the way, so whatevs. Go away. And when you do kill that eyeball thingy from up there, a treasure chest will fall down for you. Can never have enough ice arrows. Okay, what we're going to do, activate switch with bomb, and you're going to see an updraft coming in through that window that just opened. And you can see a couple of windmills spinning. So what we're going to do is tilt the wings down so that the slider thingy slides all the way back down to the end. Once it gets going, go ahead and tilt your wingspan back up the other way. And we are going to switch to magnesis, and we're going to grab a hold of the block, not the windmill, but the block. And we're going to hold it right there so it stays spinning, and that slider thingy is going to be coming back through, and it's going to be depressing that switch. And you can see if you were not holding that windmill thingy, that thing would be down, and that slider thingy would not be able to go through. So, method to the madness. Alright folks, so go ahead and get a running start from way back here. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and close the window here. It's drafty. Go all the way back to the end. We're going to get a good start, run and jump. Reason being is we want to get a little altitude, because there's another treasure chest up here. I can't remember what this is. Knight's bow. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and tech refresh that guy, I guess. Alright, so once again we're going to get a running jump. Fly all the way across now to the other side. And go ahead and land here because this gets a little sticky. There's another eyeball thingy. I don't know if you can see it from here or not, but it's basically inside that little opening. So what I like to do is shoot a bomb arrow in there. And that usually kills the eyeball thingy wherever it may be. And make sure it does. Okay, it did not. What is happening? Okay, there it goes. So you might just have to play with that a little bit. Just make sure it's good and dead before you head on in. Ah, Link, what are you doing? Okay, well, we're still good. Okay, so while we still have the wingspan tilted this way, let's go ahead and take a little walk up this ramp. And it should be just high enough up to go get that last treasure chest. Well, it's not the last one, but it's one of the last ones on the inside of the wings here. I think this is a Royal Claymore, or a Knight's Claymore at this stage in the game. I don't really have anything I want to get rid of. Decisions. I know I've been using the piss out of that thing, so I guess we'll go ahead and do it that way. Alright. So, go ahead and bomb the switch. As you guessed it, that will open up another window with a side draft. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to throw a rolling bomb, or set a rolling bomb down in this funnel tube. Blow up the rocks that are in the way there. Okay, we're going to do that one more time. And this time that crosswind, or whatever, that side draft, is going to push the bomb over to this other rock wall thingy. Once that happens, go ahead and move your wingspan down, or up I should say. Ready your magnesis. And eventually that ball thing is going to come rolling right toward us. Don't worry, there's a window in the way, so it's not going to hurt you. Okay, go ahead and tilt the wings back down the other way once you have a hold of it. And once the wings are done moving, we're going to set this thing down in this little rut, or whatever this is, this little railway, I guess we can call it. Let go, and it should depress the switch. And there you have it. I think this is the last terminal. Yep. Alright, so there's another treasure chest. It's in the nose, and it's like way up on the nose. It's like on the very tip of the beak. So go ahead and set your wings to level so that you can get out of here. With the wings good and level, we're going to head back up toward the nose, which is to our left. I don't know if we're going to get out. We might be able to make that flight. Okay, we're not going that way. Stand by. Brain fart. What we have to do is we have to catch this updraft, and we're going to go all the way to the roof. Pretty much as high as the updraft will take us. That's what you hear beeping on my Sheikah slate right now. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to fly out over the eyeball, which is what this thing sticking out is. It's a little tricky. It's some fancy footwork to get up here, because Link can't technically climb the surface here. So what we're going to do is we're going to just kind of keep jumping and doing the best we can to get up there. Fly out toward the very tip of the nose, and it's worth it, folks, because it's a giant ancient core. Alright, much easier to get back. Just fly back out toward that updraft. And once again, we're going to take the updraft all the way back up to the roof. Okay, so no more beeping on the Sheikah slate, which confirms I got all the treasure chests. So this guy, he's hard, but he's not that hard. So just like any big fist fight, arm up, suit up, eat up. I'm going to hold on to a royal broadsword for now, or equivalent. Bow, you're going to want a triple arrow heavy-duty bow. Actually, I think that Lionel bow will do just fine. 14 times 3, that's a good attack power. Bomb arrows are pretty good here. Or really just standard arrows work just fine as well. And I am going to eat an attack power meal here just to give me an attack power boost. Most of this is going to be from the air. Kill from the air. So with that being said, we want as much attack power behind that as possible. So go ahead and eat your extra hearts here just in case. And eat a small attack power meal, a 3-minute if you have one, or 5-minute. God, it looks like all the rest of mine are longer lasting. Okay, well, 8 minutes it is. Maybe I'll go on a hunt after this and spend that meal wisely. Alright, folks, so as soon as you're done watching the movie clip, run over to this updraft, get up, right in the head. Headshots every time. Make them count. Keep an eye on that stamina, but if you're doing it right, he's going to be halfway dead by now, and he will move on to his next attack phase. Same thing. Take the updraft, headshots. He will be dead before you know it. Try to hit the headshots because you're getting double damage. Alright folks, just like that, you're done. If you're using a lower power bow here, like, I don't know, say a soldier's bow or a knight's bow, Same thing. Just use your attack power meal, try to get the headshots, and it might take a little longer, but you're going to get them dead eventually. And don't forget your heart container. You're going to get a free heart container for every Divine Beast, that's a total of 4. So once you're done here, just go ahead and activate it. Really cool movie clips here. I recommend you taking the time to watch all this stuff. But of course, for the purposes of my walkthrough video, I'm going to skip all that. But please take the time, at least once, guys. You got to watch these videos. They really did a good job putting this stuff together for us. So the reason I like to take care of the Rito Village first is the really cool superpower where you launch up into the air with your own updraft. You get really high, get a lot of altitude off that. It's a really good superpower to have under your belt. Alright, so anyway, when we're done with the Divine Beast, we're going to head back to the village elder here, all the way at the top of Rito Village. Go ahead and talk to him. He's going to say thank you so much, blah blah blah. Here's a treat. Or here's a reward, whatever he says. And that will complete the main quest, Divine Beast Meadow. So this is a bow. This is another reason I like to take care of this Divine Beast first. This is a really good bow. The most powerful one we have to date. 28 times 3, look at that. That is pretty much equivalent to a Savage Lino bow. That's going to be 32 times 3. Pretty doggone close. Either way, it's a great bow. So, go ahead and dumb your weaponry back down. We don't need all that armed up anymore. Alright, so as soon as you're done with the Divine Beast, like I said, talk to the village elder. Now, if you ever break that bow, talk to the blacksmith in town. I think it's this guy. So he wants 5 bundles of wood. I think 5 bundles of wood, flint, and a swallow bow. No, I'm sorry. 5 bundles of wood, a diamond, and a swallow bow. And then he'll make you a new one. Pretty cool. So, long story short, you're never going to be without that very powerful bow. And the good thing about it is it's wooden, so it's lightning proof in a thunderstorm. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and break video here. There's lots to do after we're done with the Divine Beast, but all that's going to be in separate videos. So for now, congratulations. If you die, you die. Go try it again. Sooner or later, it's going to click for you, and you're going to get them dead. Alright, folks. We'll see you guys back on the flip side. Happy hunting.